Every Monday, 5 links about Kubernetes, OpenShift, CI/CD and DevOps. This week we're going to talk about the latest technologies you can use to build the containers that will host your applications in production. And this week we start with an article from Kasun Rayapakse explaining the best practices to build a Docker file. No matter if you use Podman or Docker, all of this information will help you to build smaller containers that deploy faster. And speaking of Docker and Podman, the competition is heating up. Docker has recently released Buildkit in version 20.10. Buildkit dramatically increases build speeds and includes many other features, some of which are not enabled by default. Itamar Turner-Trauring explains all about Buildkit in his blog post. Buildkit is so cool that we are starting to see many more integrations across all of our tools. Take for example the kubectl CLI plugin by VMware. It allows you to integrate better the build, deploy and testing of your containers in Kubernetes. One of the biggest missing features in Podman was, without any doubt, the lack of support for DockerCompose. But good news, because Podman 3.0 provides support for precisely DockerCompose scenarios. Brent Baude from Red Hat explains it all in his blog post, and also gives a caveat: it doesn't really work with Docker Swarm. You've been warned. Do you live in Switzerland? Do you use containers? Do you have 5 minutes? If the answer to those 3 questions is yes, why don't you go to this poll by netzwoche.ch? Our friends have created a poll to understand better the container market in Switzerland. And then once again, what about you? Are you still using Docker or have you migrated to Podman completely? How do you optimize the speeds of your container builds? Would you like to share some Dockerfile tips with the community? Leave us a comment below. And if you like this video, subscribe to this channel and help us make more content like this. And as usual, see you next week for another edition of VSHN.timer. Bye bye!